Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He is through here! It's a good run down the right, and they can counter here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Lewandowski. Now, can they get him away? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Messi. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Valverde. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Aimed in towards the centre.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Cafu calmly anticipates. Nicely shaped ball. Bernardo Silva is always looking to break lines.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Looking to play him in. Lewandowski looks to get on the end of this. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cafu, that's a nicely shaped ball. Vardiol. Out for a throw. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pull it. That has been cut short. Valverde aims beyond the defence. That looks a cracking ball. It's Hazard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. De la Cruz! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, super find. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with...
Could be danger here! He's found a way through. And it's Bernardo Silva. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And this is Ronaldo. It's run loose here. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Tries to pass it through. And this is Hazard. Bernardo Silva. That's a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. De la Cruz! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! It's there!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 24.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Vitinha did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Messi. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Looking for options for movement. Great vision.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Immediately.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
De la Cruz tries to play it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get on the end of this? It's played through for him. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's not going to reach. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Hazard. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Iniesta providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Well, they've got it again. Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. And they've got a throw. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Ronaldo receives it in a wide position.
Substitution.
Hazard. And they win it back again. He's a sharp little ball here. That's been slipped through. Up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Iniesta is offering a right smile there.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible... And a shot! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Hazard! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Deftly away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Haaland does really well to win the ball there. Oh, well measured. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Valverde. Cristiano Ronaldo! And for a moment, time stood still. Nicked it back promptly. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Hazard. Gets a good foot in there. Threads one in. Can he finish? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Into the last quarter of an hour. Nicely weighted ball. Bernardo Silva. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Picked out brilliant. Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Messi. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11, Bernardo Silva.
Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now it's Neymar.
That's good play from him.
Just 5 minutes left.
Number 21, Pogba. Number 7, Rafinha. Number 5,
Rijkaard.
Neymar. Substitutions taking place.
Valverde. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Haaland. He has found a way through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Neymar.
Added minutes has been
Lovely
indicated.
pass, but can he get there? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Lewandowski. Looking for the run. Roberto Carlos. That has not gone well. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Aubameyang. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gusto knocks it into space, and it's Gusto. Gusto, he rises! He will be livid with himself.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? Good read, needed to be. Neymar, now it's Aubameyang. Park Ji-sung, he's got away. That's very neat. Looking to play him in. Deep cross. Aubameyang! Toure gets it clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. Up he goes! No, not the best of headers. And it's Gullit. Gullit couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Oh, what a mistake! Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Van Basten, he is through here! Neymar. Nuno Mendes. Played into the box. And he's there to clear it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's found support out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. They've got a corner here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cafu is there, and he can get that clear. It's a throw-in. It's Park Ji-sung. Rijkaard. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the run, and the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Cristiano Ronaldo, he's found the way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Van Basten, back into the middle. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to cross. Madrid have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Iniesta. delivers with whip. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, good-looking ball. Van Basten. Now, can they get him away? That's a nicely shaped ball, and it's Aubameyang. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
A probing pass. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's got full. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Park Ji-sung. Now this could be a chance. Gusto gets into some space, and he's managed to get free. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Gusto gets over and intercepts. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So, off we go once more.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Can he get it through? Shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
It's Iniesta! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Cannavaro. Gusto. Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here. It's come to nothing. Neymar. Neymar hurtling down that right flank. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Park Ji-sung gets into a good position. He gets big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
That has not gone well. Park Ji-sung. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And it's Gusto.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's a decent clearance. Ibrahimovic. And he's quick to snatch it back. Nice looking ball. Aubameyang has it out wide and in space. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung looking to add to his goal. Neymar. No, that's been intercepted.
Aubameyang really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that's the keeper's ball. Ibrahimovic. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Gusto. It's Park Ji-sung. He's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So,
21.
time for changes on both sides, actually.
Será sustituido
Well, Peter,
por
I don't think there's
el
anything
dorsal
tactical
20.
or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Now it's Van Basten. Floated through. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And the counter is on. Now then. Dink through. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Gusto. Ambitious ball here.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's intervened well there. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Park Ji-sung.
Oh, really well played.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both sides
6.
then taking this chance
El
to
dorsal
turn to their
24.
benches.
Messi. El dorsal 22. Cristiano Ronaldo. Serán
Well, there's the
sustituidos
clearance.
por el dorsal 7. El dorsal 10. El dorsal 19.
Now it's Cristiano.
Luis
Big
Suárez.
chance!
Se lleva a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Isco. Fired deep towards the back post. And the shot! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid making another change here. Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. 4 added minutes on the board. Some resolute defending there. It's a pretty loose pass. That's good running with the ball. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Isco here. And that's that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here. Iniesta making his 300th appearance today. Just big chance! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, well played, well played. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. And this is Van Basten. Gullit. Cruyff. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. He's got two, and he hits the net. 2-0, and in next to no time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Takes a shot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Gullit. Platini. Played through into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's shifting. There's the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Del Piero really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ambitious ball here. That has not gone well. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cruyff! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Roberto Carlos goes short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played out to the left flank. Looking for the run. Roberto Carlos delivers. And it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. No way through. Tries a shot! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. And that's aimed in. Oh, smashing header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Roberto Carlos. And this is Cruyff. Played back in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Can he spark a counter here? Looking for options for movement. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. Messi. Now it's Cruyff. That is a great pick out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Messi receives it in a wide position. Now this could be a chance. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi. And they can counter here. Roberto Carlos. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Iniesta. No way through there. Rafinha. And we've reached half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Cambio de jugadores.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Cleared away. It's a searching pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Oh, no joy this time. Rijkaard. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Roberto Carlos. Out of play for a throw. And here's Roberto Carlos. And he's gone looking for safety. He is starved of space and time. Iniesta. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
No, again there's no way through. He is through here. And the shot! Iniesta. Searching passes played there.
36.628 espectadores.
Now it's Iniesta. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Messi. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Ibrahimovic. And it's Michel Platini.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And the through ball. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Looking to play him in. Iniesta crosses. Makalele attempts a clearance. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
El dorsal 12 será sustituido por el dorsal 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
It's come to nothing. Cafu. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Here's a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Iniesta looking to get on the end of this. Chance, surely! He's got a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Roberto Carlos plays it short, crosses it in, and now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, nicely intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Roberto Carlos. And Del Piero! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Threads one in. 4 extra minutes added on. Del Piero going full tilt down the left. Del Piero has it in a wide position. And that is that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport.